Hello there and welcome back to my channel. Song number 2 from Unser Lied für Liverpool. I figured out that it was called. Last time out I was unsure. This song is called Alle Frauen in mir sind müde, featuring Afra Rubino by Frida Gold. And yeah, song number 2. Let's see what it's all about. Oh, sorry. Alle Frauen in mir sind müde. What a listening experience. This stands out, that's for sure. I enjoyed it immensely. I think there's a wonderful, warm sound to everything going on here. Arrangement-wise, it's just so carefully crafted, I think. Like, it feels like there's a purpose to every sound being introduced throughout this song. And there's a lot of details scattered around, especially, like, panning-wise as well. Like, the song is, we call it wide. It sounds incredibly wide, because there's details just all over the place. So when you kind of listen to it in your headspace, you feel like there's something coming from all directions at times, and it feels very alive because of that. I think it's a very it's really like a heavily reliant storytelling song. I guess it's definitely a song that wants to tell a story and wants to kind of paint its own world and I guess just kind of make you visualize the feeling and the context of the song. But I think it does that in a very authentic way. I'm not a very solid German speaker or understander for that matter, but I feel things when I listen to it because it's like the attention to detail and how carefully everything has been put together here. This is a song that actually, like, it tells a story, but it does it in a way that makes you kind of feel like there's an emphasis on different parts of it. Some aspects of the song wants to be showcased, some wants to be hidden, some wants to be highlighted, some wants to be delivered with an intimate delivery or an emotional one, some might have a hopeful one. Like, it's all placed out in a way that makes me feel so many emotions going through the entire song, that I find it really fascinating. I really do. I like how the song builds, but I think, like, at times I just want more from it. I think that it's a bit on the static side structure-wise, like it kills its own energy throughout the song, and I get that if that's what they want to do when telling the story, then do it. But when I just listen to it as a song and I kind of picture myself in the future wanting to re-listen to it, I definitely would have wished for these, like, drums that are introduced, kind of kick them up a little bit, actually have a constant beat in the background towards the end to actually make it feel like the closing of the song actually becomes a very fulfilling one, because I feel like the instrumental kind of does that. I feel like it's a kind of a half-hearted approach, I guess, because the instrumental grows pretty grand towards the end, with the strings really just taking over and the guitar being sheltered to the back. I just wish for the drumming to actually go hand in hand with the strings there, and actually it doesn't have to be a large drum arrangement. It shouldn't be. It should still be this restrained, very melodramatic and emotional delivery in it, but just kind of have a constant beat to it, because that would really just make it seem fulfilled for me. I think that's my major nitpick, I guess, with the song, because as an overall listening experience, it felt so incredibly, I guess, touching and very close to, like, it. I guess it's very hard-hitting, I'd say. I feel like I'm following along the song on every single turn. We got a few of these major to minor chord changes that really just add a little bit of a drama to the song. I think the opening is incredibly, like, what do you call it? Tangible, I guess, because of this guitar arrangement. The guitar arrangement throughout the song is wonderful. I love the strumming pattern or the picking pattern, whatever you would like to call it, but it's this rhythmic, pretty, I wouldn't say intense, but it's a very rhythmically driven guitar strumming manner, and then you layer that with the other guitars playing these wonderful melodies that are scattered throughout the song as well, to kind of just make the whole arrangement feel very alive and feel very varied throughout. I think that it's really fascinating to listen to. I think it's very enjoyable to listen to. The song as an overall listening experience has a very mellow sound to it, but also, you know, it has this melodramatic tone to it. So there's a combination of these things that make the song feel just like you're, I guess, being wrapped inside a velvety dream or something. I feel like I'm getting way too abstract, but this song makes me feel things that a lot of the other songs don't manage to do. I'm not sure if this is really something that you'd kind of expect to do well at Eurovision or in any way. But, I mean, Germany are guaranteed a place in the final, and there's definitely an audience for this. I think it's a wonderfully written song. It has this really kind of, I guess, hard-hitting delivery in it that can definitely connect with a lot of audiences. Some people will think that it's way too slow, way too uninteresting, and some people will absolutely fall in love with it. I don't think there's really an in-between there. I'm definitely the latter, because I feel like this one really hits me. I think the overall instrumentation throughout the song is wonderful. It's kind of restrained, but it doesn't have to be more. It's very authentic in the way that it's presented, I'd say. Yeah, just a lovely sound to everything. And like this vocal delivery that it has as well. It's incredibly kind of raw and also very, what do you call it? There's like a certain characteristic to it, which is also kind of portraying a lot of emotions throughout. It's kind of like a very good acting performance in a voiceover. If you kind of get my drift, it has a lot of nuance to it, and it definitely paints a story, and it does it in many different kind of, I guess, emotions being shown through the vocal throughout the song. Not really like the most memorable hook or anything, but this is not a song that's supposed to have that. It's just a song, lay back, take it in, really just embrace the presentation of this, and I found it to be wonderful. And yeah, I'm going to be listening to it over and over again, or maybe not over and over again, but many more times. And I guess I'll what do you call it, sporadically listen to it, so I won't get incredibly tired of it. But it's a wonderful listening experience, I gotta say, and it really hit me. So well done, Frida Gold and Afra Rubino. You got a good one here. I'm wishing for the best for this one, but I still have, I think, 8 more songs to get through in this national final. But this would be a welcome addition to Eurovision, in my opinion. Loved it. So yeah, do tell me, am I the only one who loves this, or do you also really enjoy it? Tell me in the comments if you'd like to. I think this is a really strong one, but I can see why some people wouldn't like it. So tell me what you think of it. I'm very intrigued to know. Until next time, though, I hope you all stay safe and take care of yourselves, and bye for now.